Now that I'm back from Japan and I'm finally caught up from Andor, let's talk very briefly about Mon Mothma's speech in episode 9. The death of truth is the ultimate victory of evil. I think Mon Mothma's speech in episode 9 of Andor has some very timely and real-world implications and parallels, and amazingly, the show did not shy away from the word genocide. Now, the real world will always influence media, and Star Wars is no different, and it hasn't changed since 1977. So I don't want to hear about how fiction should be escapism and not involve real-world politics, because it always has done so. There will be people out there who will hear the speech and will think nothing of it, and some who will choose not to listen because being confronted with the truth that they do not agree with is far too uncomfortable for them to deal with. Ignorance is truly bliss, and there will always be people who will willingly stick their head in the sand, citing personal reasons, both real and imagined. But to me and many others, this speech from Mon Mothma hit like a freight train. Truth, narrative, and who controls it has always been in media. The Ministry of Truth in 1984, the propaganda shown in the Hunger Games series, and yes, it's also been present in Star Wars for a long, long time, from Palpatine in episode 3, spinning the attempted arrest of him into an assassination attempt by the Jedi and painting them as traitors to the Republic. Even the old EU books did this. I'm currently listening to the X-Wing Rogue Squadron books, and in Wedge's Gamble, they tell the galaxy that the Death Star over Andor was a rebellion-controlled mineral excavator that was going to be used on inhabited planets, and Palpatine himself helped to destroy it to save them, and sacrificing himself in the process, painting him as a martyr and a hero. Now, when it comes to the Star Wars fandom, we also get the perversion of truth, where some people with the loudest voices will take an event, an interview, a book, a show, an actor's comments, what have you, tear it apart, distort it, spin it into something it is not, and present it as the truth. The prequels were always beloved. What are you talking about? The fandom never bullied Ahmed Best and Jake Lloyd. I never said I liked that movie or TV show that everyone hates. What are you talking about? Daisy Ridley said she can't control how some men reacted to the character of Rey. Well, obviously she meant that she's attacking all men in the fandom. The fandom was never racist to actors of colour. They deleted their social media for other reasons. Time and time again, the Star Wars fandom, especially online, proves itself to be incapable of seeing themselves as a small part of a big problem. And a lot of it stems, again, from the loudest voices in the room, warping the truth with the intent of getting you angry and hateful, because that is the kind of content that drives the algorithms of social media, and in turn brings them views. And with an audience comes influence and eventually money as well. Now, this isn't some grand revelation, or this isn't some big call to action for people out there, but the next time someone posts a video or a tweet or a Facebook post or a TikTok with the intent of riling you up and getting you mad against a specific piece of media or a specific group of people or against a certain cause, ask yourself, why? Are they speaking a truth, or are they speaking an illusion of the truth? A lie told once remains a lie, but a lie told 1,000 times becomes the truth.